A very active weather pattern continues. Severe weather risks, snow in the mountains. What's going to happen in Kansas City, Colorado, and other spots? The river of air above us is cycling regularly. Let's take a look in depth. I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak. All right, let's begin by taking a look at the forecast for the next few days. A wild weather pattern the next few days on this April 25th report. Some spots, some farmers out there need dry weather for a few days to get some planting in, and yet rain and thunderstorms are threatening to cause problems. Look at this. That is a tornado, and this is not AI generated. These people are looking at it in Oklahoma. I guess they're used to it, but not really. This is a big one. It ended up being an EF4 tornado that was out near Vance Air Force Base, south of this neighborhood in Enid, Oklahoma. But that is one of the bigger tornadoes I've seen in a while. So that is pretty strong. This shows an EF4 tornado. And there's our prediction from Weather 2020 from February, from early February, the forecast for this past week. And it is in progress at this moment. Here are the risks for today. This is being published on Saturday, so you can see the severe weather risk across Oklahoma, centered on southeast Oklahoma. From central Oklahoma to southeast Oklahoma has to watch closely this evening as the thunderstorms develop. By Sunday, the risk shifts north. Remember this risk. I'm going to show you the surface map in a second. And by Monday, this is when I'm expecting a potential severe weather outbreak, maybe a tornado outbreak. Illinois, Iowa, eastern Missouri, Indiana, possibly up into Michigan, the target for this. Why? Wow. Look at this setup. A cold late April air mass is up north. A low pressure area develops with rain and thunderstorms. I live right around here in Colorado. That shows rain and a few thunderstorms trying to form, and we need the moisture. It is so dry. Usually it's all green by May. It's all brown here, and fire dangers are high. So hopefully we can get some rain out of this in the mountains, snow in the mountains at higher elevations. And then here comes that warm, humid surge, and this is set up for severe thunderstorms to develop north of the warm front. See this warm front? That's leading edge of the very warm and humid air. So this is the most likely spot for severe thunderstorms. That's why that risk that I just showed you here is located over northeast Kansas. Some models have thunderstorms breaking out, and some do not. So again, here's the setup. Then by Monday, look how it swings across into northeastern Iowa, and we have a triple point right there. So severe thunderstorm outbreak is possible as it tracks across Illinois, near Chicago, all the way down into northeast Texas. So we'll watch closely for that, and some snow and rain in the Rockies again, with a cold blast heading south on Monday evening. All right, this is the rainfall forecast. Next 7 days. Notice how I know parts of Missouri you don't want the rain. You want to be able to plant. Trying to get planting in. I've heard from some of the farmers out there. Don't be fooled. Well, there's an area, this model has it dry over near the Missouri River, but we will see what happens in the next 7 days. And about an inch liquid over parts of Colorado, which is good news, and some more in California. So very interesting. A little drier in North Dakota. Snowfall wise, you can see some spots with that green that's about a foot of snow and a few spots near the higher peaks and also in the Sierra Nevada. This is the snowfall forecast next 7 days. In the LRC model, and you can have this tool in your forecast chest, your weather forecast tool chest. Put it in there because you can have it and go down to your county and get a forecast for the next year ahead. The model is predicting 3 to 7 inches of rain out in western Nebraska, 14 to 16 inches of rain in central Iowa, now through July in Nebraska and Iowa. Kansas, Missouri, about the same thing. A bullseye of 14, 15, 16 inches of rain near Kansas City and south through July, and then back to the southwest, not as much, 4 to 6 inches of rain. In North Dakota, fairly wet season forecast ahead. You can see here 9 to 10 inches of rain, low to 14 inches of rain or so. So North Dakota is not in drought, and that will continue. day by day or week by week or month by month. You can do it either way. You have to go into the model and you can change the dates. But this is early May, then a dry spell expected. This is for Kansas and Missouri. A dry spell expected as we go towards the middle of May. Then it gets wet and stormy again. Another little dry spell in the first part of June, then very stormy as summer approaches in Kansas and Missouri. If you are interested, LRC model data is available. Contact Bryce at weather2020.com. All right, this is your Weather 2020 Intelligence Report. Of course, that's at weather2020.substack.com. Thank you to all of our premium customers. Let me know if you have any questions. It's a crazy weather pattern, and it's right on schedule. Next Saturday, we have the hurricane season forecast, and it's available now at weather2020.com. Have a good day.